Welcome back to our channel, Soap Fanatics. It is a beautiful day to unravel the darkest, most scandalous secrets hiding behind the pristine gates of Fairmont Crest. Grab your favorite beverage and settle in, because the drama we are about to unpack from the upcoming August 3rd episode is nothing short of explosive. Let's get right into the madness. We need to talk about Catherine "Cat" Richardson. What on earth is going through this young woman's mind right now? After surviving a highly complicated liver transplant to save her half-sister Eva Thomas, impulsively buying a luxury condo, and publicly rejecting Tomas Navarro's marriage proposal, you would think Kat would want to sit back and heal. But no. Instead of resting, Kat is going into full detective mode and actively stalking Randy Parker. Yes, you heard that right. The privileged, lip gloss-loving country club princess is currently tailing a hardened criminal henchman. Let us break down the sheer absurdity and danger of this situation. Kat might think she is being incredibly slick, hiding behind the manicured bushes of Uptown, or peering over a menu at Orphe Jeans, but Randy Parker is not some amateur. This is a man who works directly for Joey Armstrong, the ruthless casino boss. Randy is deeply entrenched in the dark underbelly of Fairmont Crest, and more importantly, he is the co-conspirator in Haley Hamilton's sinister plot to murder her husband, Bill. Kat is playing a very dangerous game of cat and mouse, but she doesn't realize she is the mouse. Why is she doing this? Psychologically, Kat is spiraling. She is desperate for a distraction from her own messy personal life, specifically the suffocating tension with Tomas, who is currently nursing a bruised ego and refusing to be her kept man. Throwing herself into the mystery of Haley and Randy's connection gives Kat a false sense of control, but she better watch her back. If Randy catches her, the consequences could be fatal. Speaking of Randy, his employment situation is about to become the center of a very unexpected holy crusade. Enter Mona Wilson. In what might be the absolute twist of the century, Mona is gearing up to hustle Joey Armstrong. Let that sink in. Mona, the fiercely principled, church-going woman who was just diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, is about to pull a fast one on a seasoned casino boss and suspected crime lord. Who had this on their 2026 bingo card? To understand Mona's logic, we have to look at her recent interactions with Randy. Mona genuinely believes that Randy is a good person deep down, a lost soul who has strayed from God and fallen into the wrong crowd. She has taken it upon herself to be his spiritual guide, but Mona is also incredibly shrewd. She knows that as long as Randy is on Joey's payroll, he will never truly be free to change. So, what does a righteous woman do? She goes straight to the top. This hustle is likely a calculated maneuver to force Joey's hand, perhaps tricking him into releasing Randy from his illicit duties or manipulating him into funding a legitimate opportunity for the henchman. Joey is currently off his game. He is distracted by Deanna McBride's brilliant psychological warfare, the haunting memories of a dead Doug McBride, and the terrifying return of his sister Heather, aka the Impaler. Joey's vulnerability is at an all-time high, making it the perfect moment for Mona to strike. This storyline proves that Mona is not just a background moral compass. She is a strategic player who is not afraid to get her hands dirty for a righteous cause. While Joey is getting hustled, Bill Hamilton is physically and emotionally deteriorating. The slow burn poisoning orchestrated by his current wife, Haley, is taking a massive toll on his body. We have watched him suffer through hand tremors during Dr. Madison Montgomery's deposition, stumble over chairs at the country club, and completely collapse after drinking Haley's spiked green smoothies. Bill stubbornly believes he is just stressed or suffering from a minor TIA, completely oblivious to the fact that he is sleeping next to his own murderer. But the physical toll is breaking him emotionally, leading him to confide in a highly unexpected ally. Who could this unexpected confidant be? The most logical deduction points to either his junior partner, Tomas Navarro, or his loyal assistant, Caroline Lee. Let us analyze the Caroline theory. Confiding in an employee is highly unprofessional and awkward for a man of Bill's stature. However, Bill has systematically alienated everyone else in his life. He recently kicked his own fiercely protective daughters, Naomi and Chelsea, out of his hospital room and his home because they dared to question Haley's motives. He is isolated, vulnerable, and scared. Caroline has a front row seat to Haley's bizarre behavior at the law firm, and she's always been a reliable, observant presence. If Bill breaks down and confesses his fears about his failing health to Caroline, it could be the catalyst that finally exposes Haley. Caroline is already feeding intelligence to Chelsea. If she realizes Bill is genuinely terrified, she might be the one to save his life before Haley administers the final fatal dose. Meanwhile, across town, the ultimate Fairmont Crest power trio is forming. Danny Dupree, Anita Dupree, and Vanessa McBride are gathering to swap life experiences, and oh, to be a fly on that wall! These three women are bound by recent, massive traumas. Anita has just been declared cancer-free after a grueling battle, proving she is the ultimate matriarchal survivor. Vanessa is unknowingly playing with fire by befriending Heather Armstrong, completely blind to the fact that her new bestie is a ruthless crime boss. And Danny? Danny is currently spiraling out of control, consumed by immense, suffocating guilt over her secret elevator hookup with Bill during the tornado. When these three women sit down to bond over their chaotic lives, the conversation will inevitably turn to Haley Hamilton. Danny is harboring a deeply ironic suspicion. She believes Haley is cheating on Bill. The sheer hypocrisy of Danny, who literally just slept with Bill, judging Haley for potential infidelity, is soap opera gold. But Danny's instincts, while hypocritical, are not entirely wrong. Haley is hiding something massive, and Vanessa and Anita are the perfect sounding boards to help Danny connect the dots. Anita, in her infinite wisdom, will likely offer a harsh reality check, reminding Danny that she needs to focus on her own marriage to Andre Richardson before obsessing over her ex-husband's toxic current wife. This gathering is a masterclass in female bonding, highlighting how these women lean on each other when the men in their lives create absolute chaos. Finally, we absolutely must dissect the ongoing war between Haley Hamilton and her stepdaughters Naomi and Chelsea. Last week, the tension reached a boiling point when Bill, manipulated by Haley's fake tears and victim routine, kicked his own daughters out. Chelsea and Naomi had been relentless in their pursuit of the truth, comparing notes and slowly realizing that Haley is a black widow who might even be connected to the mysterious disappearance of Lynette Wise. They are closing in on her, and Haley knows it. So, what does a sociopathic mastermind do when she is backed into a corner? She flips the script. The spoilers reveal that Haley will completely surprise Naomi and Chelsea. But what kind of surprise are we talking about? Knowing Haley, this is not a genuine olive branch. This is a tactical maneuver. She might present them with a grand, seemingly selfless gesture regarding Bill's care or his company, designed to make the daughters look crazy and ungrateful if they reject it. Haley is a master manipulator who thrives on keeping her enemies off balance. By surprising them with kindness or a sudden concession, she forces Chelsea and Naomi to second-guess their own investigation. However, Haley's brilliant murder plot is hitting a massive snag. Bill's rapidly changing health status, partially due to his own stubbornness and the unpredictable nature of the poison, is forcing Haley to frantically adapt her plans. She is losing control of the timeline. Chelsea and Naomi are not stupid. Naomi has the investigative mindset of her police officer husband, Jacob, and Chelsea has the fierce protective loyalty of a lioness. When Haley tries to surprise them, they will immediately look for the hidden dagger. Every move Haley makes now is a desperate attempt to keep her house of cards from collapsing. This upcoming episode is setting the stage for a spectacular downfall. Will Kat's amateur sleuthing get her captured by the dangerous Randy Parker? Will Mona's righteous hustle backfire and put her in Joey Armstrong's crosshairs? Will Bill Hamilton realize the truth about his failing health before it is too late, or will his unexpected confidant be the one to save him? And how long can Haley Hamilton keep up this deadly charade before Chelsea, Naomi, and Kat finally expose her as the Black Widow of Fairmont? The tension is palpable, the stakes are life and death, and the drama is exactly why we cannot look away. Keep your eyes peeled, because the gates of Fairmont Crest are wide open, and the secrets are pouring out. What do you guys think? Let me know your theories, and until next time, stay fabulous and keep watching.